We Need to Talk, professional women discussing topics ranging from career advancement down to sex and relationships. Finally, a look into the minds of women that we can all be proud of. Be sure to watch We Need to Talk on HeSpeaksSoWell.com.
We need to talk serious, look into the minds of women. Wives, mothers, sisters, and daughters. When you get them hood rats, ratchetness, fighting and cheating out of reality TV, and just get real.
I've never dated online. I don't agree with online dating because I need to meet you. I need to see who you are. I need to feel the vibe. I need to look at you in your eyes. I need to see you. I would be afraid of not knowing everything that you put online because you put what you want people to know, and you might not put everything you want to know online. So I would personally like to talk to you in person.
So you don't think they do that in person though? That they don't just tell you what they want you to know?
I can look at you and I could look into your eyes and I can kind of like if I feel like you're lying to me, I can just like when men lie, people lie. They tend to look to the left.
It's a lot of guys online.
The right side of your brain that's just how I look at you.
She knows what's up.
I need to look at you. I need to feel you. I don't like
Neither do I.
So you wouldn't put a profile up? You never did?
I have a Facebook, I have an Instagram.
That's not the
dating
dating
site.
No.
Dating sites. Nobody's on a dating site?
No. Definitely not.
I won't.
I think older, a lot. No, first nobody on there. But I think
Why you
a lot
looking
of
at me when you say that?
She just pressed that right over here.
She's right. Look over there.
No offense to nobody.
Like
that's
them old
older,
ladies
but
over
I
there,
think-
they might need that, but I don't.
No. I think people resort to the online. What's the match?
Match.com.
Match.com. I mean, you see the commercials.
Plenty of fish.
All of that.
I heard that's ghetto.
I don't know. I feel like they experienced all avenues and tried different things, so they just try to try something new as far as
I think a lot of people say it's because they're busy. They don't have time. A lot of career people.
busy. Don't
I
have
looked at it
time.
as
That's what they do
desperation
say.
to me.
Well,
Like I felt if I
Ooh.
resort to that, like I just
That would be a
cannot
stigma.
meet somebody.
A lot of people
I don't
feel
think
that
there's
way.
desperation, and I think that also, when she was saying that, there's a lot of people who are busy, I think that really falls into kind of the age thing. Like you said, first of all, you don't want to be 38-year-old person in the club.
Wait, time out. It's not gonna be too many old boys jokes. Hold on.
I'm not that far from that.
I'm there. Wait a minute.
But I'm just saying, you don't want to be the 35-year-old in the club and everybody in there is 23 and you're looking around and you a creepy old man, or you the chick that dudes are like, maybe she could be my sugar mama. Like, nobody wants to be that, so
I'm
they
so
don't.
happy that doesn't happen to me
you
because I
don't-
still go to clubs.
But I'm just saying, a lot of people.
to meet somebody.
But a lot of people outside of work, especially for a lot of people who are further along in their careers, a lot of them have moved to different cities where they don't have any other avenues to meet people besides work. So if you don't want to work, you don't want to date the people that you work with, because of course that's just a bad idea. I mean, then you're pretty much kind of, it's going to be clubs, it's going to be restaurants, little lounge spots, things like that, where you meet other people. And unless you're just gonna, rely hopefully on, I meet a friend at work and she has a brother who's cute. You know what I mean? Like, that's really not, that you'll be by yourself waiting on that. I don't think there's anything wrong with online dating. I mean, I've never done the online dating thing.
I think there's a difference because, like, from not knowing somebody at all
Yes.
to knowing something of them,
Exactly.
and then meeting them online. And like a lot of times, like they said, their profile isn't who they say that they are.
The thing is, I've never had a Match.com. I've never done online dating. I have a lot of successful male friends who do online dating. So this is interesting to me because you are women, y'all saying I never do it, and there's a ton of men who are
That
like,
are out there looking
and it's
in
more
that
men than
format.
women.
and they're on there. But the thing is, it's like it's easier for them to date. That's where it's become so easy. They don't have to go out. They
They don't have to do the approach.
They don't have to
reject
approach.
it.
They can
browse the
filter.
profiles. They
Hey, baby,
browse
this
it.
is so Send
and
send you a little smiley face.
Right.
And,
Right. But
that's true.
But there's a complaint thing. They're complaining about the women online. on the online dating and the profiles. They're like, the women are saying they look this way, but they don't look this way.
Exactly.
And the pictures
right.
from
See, that's
10
my
years
fear.
ago.
Yeah,
Right.
so, but there's a
Absolutely.
lot, and then they, I guess you can describe your physical, like if you're thin, if you're, thick, or, I don't know, curvy, athletic, and
That's what they think.
And he, he's like, the one particular friend he was pissed off. That's I'll just say, because he's going to be a bachelor forever. But anyway, he's a very eligible bachelor, and he doesn't need to be online. He can get women either way, but he travels all the time.
So he
He's gone.
just doesn't have the time.
He just
Gave up.
No, he didn't give up. It's easy for him.
It's easier for them because they, like I said, if they're successful
He's
career
successful,
wise,
and he can right. So there's just like availability of women right there. He goes to a new city, he's on Match.com. He can just set up a date and go out with a girl that he needs.
because like I said, if you're and like she said, if you're just traveling all over the place, or you live in a different city than where you grew up, you don't have that access to people outside of going to social scenes, which are clubs and things. And if you're a grown man who has a career, if you're 30-something years old and you're a career person, then you're not really looking for the 19-year-old girl who's looking for a sugar daddy who's in the club. Like, so he's looking probably for somebody who's interested in a long
I think he's just looking for the girl of the moment. I don't know. He's funny. But listening to him, he says with the online dating, he really gets upset. He's like, they say they're curvy, and then you get there and they're like round. He's like, he's very upset.
But you know what though?
So they
I
don't
know a
have
lot of
pictures.
guys who have said those things too, who are on online dating sites, and they have complained about the lies about the pictures and things like that. But as far as they go, I noticed that a lot of the guys who they're very, like you said, they're very eligible bachelors in on paper. Is what I'd say, because a lot of them have personality issues that are the reason that they've gotten this far in life without being in a committed relationship. And a lot of times it's because they actually have that attitude where I'm successful, I do well, I'm a decent looking guy, or I'm a good looking guy, and I dress nice, I'm a gentleman, I have a good career, I own my own home, I don't have kids, and so and I'm educated and all. And if you're the educated black man, as I call it, they definitely feel like they have everything going for them.
And that's why you're on the dating site looking for somebody.
And you should
can't
be
get it
grateful
where
that
you
I'm
at.
even interested in you. And when you get to cities like Atlanta, where the women outnumber the men so much more,
That
it's just
don't mean
they really get that attitude where it's just like,
That's why you bring the import.
and so they get there on that date and they're expecting some perfect girl as if they're the perfect man. And like I said, they're eligible bachelors and they have a lot going for themselves, but sometimes they have those personality defects, which is why
We wake up every day checking WorldStar, media take out your Instagram, your Twitters. I know you're tired of seeing the twerk videos, who's on the rod in the shower. Brighten up, smarten up. Log on to HeSpeaksSoWell.com